Hi there. I'm going to talk to you guys about assessment today, and this is part one of the assignment. Some philosophies of assessment. Some view it as an assessment might help us define, quantify, or qualify students' understanding or areas that students may need to revisit. So really using assessment as a tool. It also helps us to determine the quality of education provided for by the teacher. So this might not be something that many teachers like to think about, but it does help administrators see the qualities teachers' pedagogy and teaching. So it might be that might be a philosophy of some people's. It also serves as a motivator for students to study material in a timely manner. Some believe that if we did not have formal or informal assessments, students might not be as motivated to learn the material on time, and this way it helps everyone stay on track. Some different types of assessments and different practices. One form is a diagnostic assessment. Low stakes, obviously, for students. And the main purpose, of course, is to check where students are at in their understanding of a certain topic. This might be done in the beginning of the school year. A teacher might do it to kind of get a starting point. Summative assessments are used to check a student's understanding throughout a lesson, a unit. It usually comes in like a written form or in some cases online, and this would be considered a formal assessment. These are usually the things that are going in the grade book as tests, quizzes, that sort of thing. The other form of assessment is formative assessment, which they're just help to build cumulative record of students' achievement, and it might be, it is more informal, so it might just be students' participation points, the way they're interacting in groups, are they contributing, what sort of ideas are they having there. It might also help teachers to modify the material or the rate at which it's being taught, just so that it's also used as a sort of modifier in that way. Interpreting the results. Um, you can compile student records, student scores into an Excel document or any other data compiler, and then in that way you can create charts and graphs so you can identify any achievement gaps that might exist, certain material that students have answered incorrectly, and maybe go back as a class and revisit that, and maybe that'll help you as a teacher sort of redefine how you teach that. Maybe it wasn't as clear in the beginning. And perhaps the scores could also identify students specifically that you need to work with. Finally, what's the role of technology in assessment? A couple examples, you could use apps for students in their guided practice of a lesson, which would be considered an informal assessment. This would be done obviously after you've introduced a lesson or a topic, and students could then practice on their own, and you could see their scores perhaps if you had it hooked up to your own computer that way, or it's just a way for students to practice. Another example of formal assessment would be having small groups work together to create an app smash, like what we're doing, which would demonstrate their understanding of a topic, and like I said, considered formal assessment. That would be a really great way for technology to be integrated into your assessments. Thank you for watching.